Hello, welcome to Tricky IELTS. I hope you'll be fine. Those individuals who book test on 28th September should stay here. Watch this video till the end in order to get useful information relevant to 28th September real IELTS exam. I'll discuss both academic and general training. I'll share information relevant to listening, reading and writing modules. First, we'll go through listening, then reading and at the last, writing module. Those students who are interested to secure 7+ band in IELTS listening module on 28th September, keep in mind listening on 28th September will be easy. It will not irritate you, means overall test will be easy, but if you practice from today on regular basis, if you practice at least 1 hour on daily basis, so you will be able to secure 7+ on 28th September. Mostly students, they are facing problems even when the tests are easy. Why? Because they are not ready to practice. So if you are not ready to practice, you will never ever get higher band. Keep in mind, if you want to make your future bright, you have to sacrifice for that. Means you have to do something for that. Like no pain, no gain. So if you practice, it will be easy for you and you will be able to score higher in IELTS listening module. Section 1, 2 and 3. These 3 sections will be easy and section 4 will be moderate. But as I mentioned earlier, these 3 sections will be easy for you if you practice on the questions which I'm going to share with you. And it's your duty to practice from today. You have to listen to various documentaries like British accent, American accent and Australian accent. You should listen to various documentaries for at least 30 minutes. Then complete 1 listening test on daily basis. Then these 3 sections will be easy for you. If you fail to do so, you will face problems. So, means on 28th September, I'm sure that you'll be able to secure 7+ band if you practice on these questions which I'm going to share with you. Means learn words relevant to map. Practice on map as much as you can. And learn words relevant to map. If you learn words relevant to map, you will be able to secure higher band in IELTS listening module. Flowchart, do not ignore flowchart and practice more on multiple choice questions because chances of multiple choice questions are more. As well as do not ignore no more than 1 word. Or you may get a question that no more than 2 words or no more than 3 words. Keep in mind in MCQs maybe you will get select 2 out of 3 or select 3 out of 4 or select 3 out of 6. So means like this there are various types of multiple choice questions, so you have to practice on all multiple type of questions and practice also on table completion. So these are the important questions which I have shared with you relevant to listening section. So those students who are interested and who want to secure 7+, so practice on these questions as much as you can. Now I'll discuss academic reading. So academic reading, oral test will be easy. If, again I'm going to tell you that if you want to secure higher band in IELTS reading module, what you will have to do, you have to practice. You have to practice on daily basis for at least 1 hour. You should read for means 20 to 25 minutes various articles and then you should complete 1 test. But complete the test within 50 minutes. Do not complete the test within means when you can say in more than 1 hour. You should not spend more than 1 hour on 1 test. Try to complete the test within 50 minutes and then check your answers. Keep in mind mostly students they commit one mistake that whenever they are writing their answers, so due to spelling errors and whenever they are writing some alphabets small and some are means you should have to write means capital or small. If you are just writing means some small and some capital, so you will get means you will face problem and you will lose marks. So it's your duty to write all the answers in capital or small. Then you will be able to score higher. Keep in mind, in reading section, I'll share important questions. So if you practice on these questions, reading will not create any problem for you people. And you have to learn tips and tricks relevant to these questions. For example, the first question which I'm going to share with you is true, false, not given. So it's your duty to learn how I'll find out the answers of true, false or not given questions. And where I'll find means where, what should I do means what is the strategy, why I'm getting means questions wrong like this. So if you practice on true, false, not given and you learn techniques relevant to true, false, not given, yes, no, not given. So then you will be able to find the answer easily and you will be able to complete the test within 1 hour, means mostly it will take 45 to 50 minutes. So practice more on true, false, not given, yes, no, not given, list of headings. List of headings, this is the most frequently asked question, means almost in every test you get list of headings. Practice on summary completion, multiple choice questions and matching information. So these are the type of questions which I have shared with you. So learn techniques relevant to these types of questions and then practice, means then apply those techniques. And keep in mind that whenever you are transferring your answers, so be careful about the small and capital letters. General reading. So those individuals who booked means general training, so keep in mind that your reading test will be easy. It will not irritate you. Again, I'm going to tell you that why it will be easy. Because if you practice, so means almost every type of reading passage will be easy for you. So means the questions which I'm going to share with you, again, you should do the same as I have shared with those students who are going to take academic module. So you have to means practice on these type of questions like summary completion, multiple choice questions, true, false, not given and list of headings. So means those individuals who booked IELTS general training should practice on these 4 types of questions, but do not ignore other types of questions as well. Means practice reading at least 1 hour on daily basis and you will be able to score 7+ in IELTS reading module. And you have to means practice on sentence ending as well. Academic writing task 1. So in academic writing task 1, chances of process are more, but you don't have to ignore line graph, pie chart and bar chart. Write at least 2, for example, now means today is, you can say, almost 3rd September, so means you have almost 25-26 days. So means you can write at least 5 to 6 process, like 5 to 6 line graphs and 5 to 6 pie chart, and the same case you can apply on bar chart. So practice on these areas and as well as write 2-3 diagrams. For example, if you get diagram there, so you'll be able to write there in a fluent manner. So practice on these areas or these questions which I have shared with you, like map, process, pie chart and bar chart. General writing task 1. So means you may get formal or informal letters. So chances of informal letters are more as compared to formal. But you have to learn phrases and words relevant to these 2 areas. So means if you just practice on daily basis, if you just write 2 or 3 letters on daily basis and try to proofread and try to read aloud your letters, means try to find out mistakes. So in the real exam you will not commit those mistakes and you will be able to secure higher band. Means try to write complex sentences, compound sentences and try to learn words relevant to formal and informal letters. For task 2, I'm going to share various topics. Means those individuals who booked academic and those who booked general both can get benefit from these topics. There, keep in mind that do not ignore other topics, but these topics are more, means your topic will be relevant to health, education, sports, employment and crime. So now what you will have to do, you have to learn words, at least 15 words relevant to these topics. For example, you have to learn 15 words relevant to education, sports, employment, crime. So if you get these topics in the real exam, so you will be able to write these in a fluent manner. Work on sentence structure and try to just write means words and collocations. Means learn words and collocations relevant to each topic. For example, if you have learned words relevant to health, so means if you get, for example, in the speaking section, if you get topic relevant to health, so you'll be able to speak fluently. So means if you just learn, for example, 10 or 15 words on daily basis, to tell your exam, you will have at least 200 plus words. So means try to learn words and try to use those words in your writing and speaking section. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.